My name is Gray and I'm a girl, and that's the show.
I've got to get a hold of a sample of James's hair somehow and compare it with the chunk that Herman was clasping in his hand in his post-mortem spasm.
Ugh, I mean, good luck. Okay. Are they gonna let me back in? I highly doubt it.
Who is there?
Samuel Gordon, please, let me in.
Just 1 second.
Thank you.
I love how done with everything she is.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Listen, I need to know something. Where is James's body?
Excuse me?
Don't ask, just tell me where it is.
Well, all right. If you must know, we cannot get hold of Dr. Herman. I don't know what is going on. So we placed the body in the old chapel in the graveyard until he arrives. It cannot stay much longer, though. It has to go to the morgue.
That's all. Thanks.
Okay. So, chapel in the graveyard. Oh, hey! This is awkward. I'm just gonna... Bye! This is the chapel.
The chapel is locked.
Oh.
Locked.
Okay, maybe I do need to talk to the boiler man. Hey, sorry I drugged you and screwed your stuff up, but do you know advice on how to help me?
I haven't got time. What do you want?
Can you tell me, why is that chapel in the graveyard locked?
There's a
The old chapel.
body in it.
I'll tell you why. It's locked because nobody has any business going in it.
Can you open it for me?
No, I couldn't. Nobody is allowed to go there, like I said.
But you have the key to it, right?
Exactly. And it's going to stay that way.
I have to get into that chapel at all costs.
Do I have to
How
drug
can I
you again?
possibly obtain the key?
No, I am not gonna bribe. No.
I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
Okay. What do I do? Oh, okay. That's right. I have this incredibly
This is
obvious...
the only way to get inside the sanatorium. I have no choice.
It's a completely obvious way to get in and out of things. Oh. I'm really glad his body is gone. Okay. A guard's gonna be right there, right? Oh.
I'm lucky there's no one here. I've got to take advantage of that before somebody comes.
Yeah, really.
How do I obtain the keys to that chapel? I'll have a look around here. I've got to come up with something.
I mean, are they hanging out here?
I can't see anything useful.
Oh.
The door of the boiler is very hot. I will get burnt.
That's... It's not what I was telling you to do. What did I pick up?
It stinks horribly.
Okay.
bad. No spare keys. Just an old pair of rubber boots. Personal stuff. I'll leave it as it is.
I mean, you could take those boots. But you are taking those boots. Okay. Do I use the... Okay, wait.
These are almost twice the size of my feet.
Do I do that?
I should dampen it first.
Ah. Oh, the faucet in his room? I'm gonna save just in case. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know what the point is of opening this boiler, but... Great, now it's open. What am I putting in?
The smoke from the rubber would go out through the chimney. That wouldn't help.
Ah. Oh, okay. So I am burning the boots. I am an absolute menace.
This should attract some attention. Now, I've got to get going.
Am I sneaking back? Oh, God.
Maybe I went a bit too far with those boots. Hopefully none of the smoke has gotten into the building. It's quite smoky in there.
Oh.
It's going to take a while before the boiler room is aired out completely. Perfect. He left the keys in the lock. I'll borrow.
You are a terrible person. Honestly, are you the murderer? I feel like you're the murderer. I wouldn't be surprised. The way that he is and the way that the story is leading up, like, I truly do wonder if that's, like, the twist.
James's body. I need a little hair for comparison with the sample that Herman was clasping in his hand. I need to use something to cut off a little hair. I don't want to touch him with my hands.
Ah!
A broken glass.
Use that to do a little haircut.
Okay, this should do.
Neat.
I have a close look at it.
Microscope
Maybe just.
was at
I'll
Herman's
go back
place.
to the wall and use Herman's microscope.
Yeah. That's not cut off. It's like a crime scene.
It's set up properly now. I can use it.
Sweet. And hair.
The samples differ. Even I can see that. It wasn't James who killed Herman. But who was it then? Who's got a black Morris?
Check your own hair. For real. Okay. Go check Morris.
Morris isn't here. Where could he have gone?
I don't know. Horsies? Anything that would have like a sample? I mean, I certainly leave my hair everywhere. Oh.
A letter. Strange things have been happening around here. It all began a few days after the funeral of old Mr. Gordon, when his heir Samuel returned to the
his
manor.
heir Samuel returned to the manor. I haven't got a clue as to what's going on, but when somebody finds this note, I'll be far away already. It seems to me that that detective wants to frame me for Henry's murder, so I won't be hanging around. I'm going to go while there's still time. Feel free to keep my last month's wage, and don't bother looking for me. I won't be returning. Morris.
Morris has run away. I knew he couldn't be trusted. What if it was he who committed the murders?
I mean, from that note, I would think that he didn't. I could be wrong, but... Horsey, what do you have to say? No? Horsey's saying no? Oh,
Morris's
hair!
cap.
That's bound to have hair in it.
I found a little hair. I should examine it closely. Maybe this sample will match the one Herman was clasping in
20
his
bucks
hand.
a dozen! I still think it's you. I could be wrong. I could. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm the killer.
No, Morris isn't the murderer I'm looking for either.
Shock!
It isn't him. Then who?
Check your own hair! Ugh. Bates. Oops. Bates.
Bates.
Still chopping those onions. Always chopping those onions.
Yes, sir?
Bates, I have just returned from Ashbury. I spoke with the head nurse, and,
Any news of Sir Robert?
well, unfortunately,
From your tone, I anticipate bad news.
it's worse, Bates. Much worse.
He did.
Is dead.
What? Sir Robert? That's inconceivable. Oh my, I sensed something terrible would happen. All this time since Sir Robert disappeared.
Yeah.
This is going to be a tremendous shock for Madam.
Maybe it would be preferable not to let her know.
Yeah, I mean, the way things are going, she'll be killed soon
How could you
enough.
possibly not tell her about this.
Bates, we cannot tell her now. Try to understand. We need to give this some time.
But Madam will continue to look for Sir Robert. She will find out the truth by herself soon anyway, and things will be worse for her.
Believe me, Bates. The later she learns about Robert's death, the better.
Oh, you are probably right, sir. We have to give Madam more time.
I
The news would destroy her right now.
guess that makes some
Would
sense.
you excuse me now, sir? I need to organize my thoughts.
I
Understandable.
think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
I'm also finally gonna snoop in, like break into and snoop around Robert's room that he never left.
Robert's study. I feel as though he were watching me even now.
This is really like ornate, but also, this is not good lighting to work. Just saying, gonna hurt your eyes.
Another key. Who's the man
Oh.
in the picture? I've never seen his face before. I have to find his place in the past and obtain his key.
Yeah.
A little key was hidden there.
Oh! Yay!
There's a solution of a distinct color in some of the tubes. Maybe this is what Robert was working on all the time. The liquid in the tube smells very bad.
Ugh.
Some medicine. I'd better leave it alone. Anatomy. It's locked.
Is the key for both of them?
It's locked.
No? Okay.
It looks like a security code.
Oh!
There's
Sweet.
nothing else there, just papers and a book.
And a really cool looking pocket watch. Do you work on both? Neat.
Sophie, Robert's wife. She left him many years ago.
Oh. Okay. So it doesn't seem like... Oh. No. Oh, just close the drawer. Okay. Sofa.
I'm tired, but I won't rest yet.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I love this lamp. I can't see the sofa, but I feel like I would love it.
Study of the human brain.
Like,
Robert has left this one opened. He won't be able to finish it now.
oh. Like, if it was a little bit brighter, and probably with a little bit less weaponry, I would absolutely adore having this
Sheds a
room.
strange greenish light.
Yeah, it does. Wait, can I do something? Oh, let's look at this.
A code of some sort. Strange, there's no writing on it. Assorted medical literature. Medical volumes. There's no point in skimming through these. Most of them are in Latin.
This looks like it's missing some books.
It sheds a strange greenish light.
Oh.
That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle.
Okay, so I have to... I gotta use the big brain. I don't know how to use the big brain. Ooh, clock. Okay, clock. You have anything? Oh, God. Okay. You made noise.
Exactly 12? It probably doesn't work.
Oh. Oh. What are my options? Let me look at this again. That does not really help me. Let's see. Oh.
6, 3, 0, 8, 1.
Huh. 63081. Ah. I had to look that up because I didn't know what MC
Secret
was.
bookcase. Robert had more secrets than anyone would have suspected.
Okay. So then is it the 63081? Is that the number? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. Can I just... What? Oh. Was it 638? 63081? Oh, wait, 63081, right?
This is the right combination.
Sweet. What's he got? Ooh, okay.
It's a 3.5 millimeter.
Oh.
It must be very old. Dear Samuel, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading. As well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I'm already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea. In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. I will explain everything when you arrive. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
But why didn't you, talk to me?
William knew something, but now there's no way to find out what.
Oh.
Maybe I could have helped him if I had received the letter on time. I hope you're frying in hell. Can you hear me, Robert?
JK, Robert's a jerk. I misunderstood.
I, William Gordon, have decided to bequeath my possessions as follows. To my dear Victoria, I give and will all my personal possessions, the family jewels and valuables, as they righteously belong to her, to her heirs
Fair.
and assigns forever. To my grandson, Samuel Gordon, I hereby transfer the ownership of the Black Mirror
Whoa! Is that why Robert was
To
salty?
him, I also devised the administration of our family residence. Let him take care of it properly, as I no longer can. To his heir and assigns forever. To my beloved son James, I give the full right to live in his native residence for however long he should desire, until the end of his days. By this I hope to at least partially atone for your having to live in complete loneliness, my dear James. And lastly, to my firstborn son Robert. After long pondering, I have decided to deny the right to the property of our family. However, I do retain his right to his property and things that he has been making use of in our family residence. I know that you are well aware of the reason of my decision, Robert. In my eyes, you are no longer worthy of the name Gordon.
Dang!
These decisions I make of my own free will, and in the best of conscience. William Gordon. William's last will was apparently meant to stay hidden from everyone. Robert, I see now I didn't know you at all, you bloody beast.
Wow. Never heard of a will being that angry.
Robert's diary.
May 2nd.
Oh.
Tomorrow I will visit Dr. Herman in the morgue. If he understands what I wrote to him in my letters, it shouldn't be too hard to convince him.
I think he's my man. May 3. The visit to Herman fulfilled my expectations. Our secret agreement will make further progress in my research much easier. It did not take much effort to convince him to cooperate, just as I expected. Herman understands that science and research of novel concepts sometimes demands sacrifices. He agreed to take care of the first delivery tomorrow already, which suits my plans perfectly. If it were not for him, I do not know how it would be possible for me to keep on disposing of those damn bodies. Letting a few corpses disappear without a trace certainly will not be a problem for him as a pathologist. Last, I can resume work on the tests. May 8th. Previous tests were no use, and several months of work turned out completely futile. God's sake, where could I have made a mistake? Where? Calculated all the components almost 1,000 times, and just haven't a clue as to what could be wrong. It's starting to make me tired. It's taking much too long, and with every new day, I'm afraid that someone will find out. It is with great luck that I convinced Herman to cooperate at the right moment. Either I improve the composition of the substance, or raise doses as they are. Otherwise, I cannot proceed further. Yes, that's it. The composition is correct. I merely require to raise the dosage. Yes! Should have started sooner with them. Oh, I will raise the concentration by 100%. May 9. Administered the higher concentrate to 2 subjects. I have to wait several days before I can make accurate measurements. At least I can now take a rest from all the figures and calculations. May 12. I thought I would not have to take any notes for the next few days, but I had a word with James today. He was acting differently than usual, and spoke about things that must never come to light. He knows too much about the methods of my research and can expose me. And worse, they would believe him. Do not know what to do now. Locked in that cell of his, he's trying to corner me. How ironic. Never before have I considered direct violence. But he is a threat to all my efforts and everything that I have achieved. May 13. Things are apparently worse than I thought. The head nurse spoke to James, and she herself suggested to me that we should release him for some time. It was quite an effort to convince her that James must stay where he is because of his condition. I have no clue what he told her to make her believe him, but I'm afraid he may tell her everything next time. Must not happen. He is not the fool I thought he was. I have to get rid of him somehow. May 15. Everything I once held firm in my hands is beginning to crumble and fall like a house of cards. Higher doses have had no effect. I verified all the measurements twice. Do not know how to continue. The whole affair with James refuses resolution. He must never be allowed to return to Black Mirror. Do what has to be done. There is only one possibility left. Only one solution. I will dispense with the calculations and raise the ratio of the effective substance by another 100%. I know whose veins I will inject the serum into this time.
Herman helped Robert hide the results of his experiments. The bodies of the patients would end up in his morgue, and no one was to find out.
Y'all are messed up.
Shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Thank you! If you'd like to support the show, check out my Patreon page and my Redbubble store. Links are included in the description down below. That's right, I got swag. Swag is in merch, not swag as in swagger. I'm still a nerd. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!